My camera. Not me.
Would everyone please rise as your two-time OBA championship marching band honors us with our national anthem. I couldn't barely hear it.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back to Aubrey Henshaw Stadium at Marty Rogers Field, right here in your hometown. In your hometown of Muldrow, Oklahoma. We are excited to have you here with us. And right now, we're going to say a special thank you to our sponsors, as always. I want to say a big thank you to Midland Motors, 427 Auto Sales, and Muldrow First Assembly, and Rick's Tire for their awesome support of this program and broadcast, as well as all of Muldrow Athletics. We appreciate them so much. And I'm being joined here tonight with Coach Farney as he's getting ready here in the booth. And right there's your headset there, Coach. And so we're going to be getting everything ready for you up here. And, of course, we've got a lot of things to be talking about tonight. We've got some playoff implications going on. But before we get started, we want to announce our captains for tonight's game. And that would be number 5, Jacob Gregory, number 3, Cade Scott, and number 65, and that is Jonah Claiborne. So that is our captains for tonight's game. And so So here's Coach Farney here with me in the booth here tonight. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Hey, good, Chris. It's good to be here with you tonight. We got
Absolutely.
an exciting game, I believe.
Yeah, we're going to have an exciting game for sure, and we got a lot of things I was talking about earlier. And, man, I'll tell you what, it's a nice night. It's got that fall feeling in the air. And I know Coach Ryan, I think he was busy down there at concession and stuff, but let me tell you something.
He had to have a couple hamburgers.
If you're at home, I think we got maybe a little bit of something for you to check out for our pregame stuff that we have. And anyways, before we get on with the coin toss and everything else, I mean, it's been an amazing night here, and we're excited to see everybody. But as you can see, we've got some of our highlights and stuff from our warm-ups and everything else. But as you can tell, number one is back in action tonight. Tegan Collins, after going with the injury of Lincoln Christian, he may be back into the rotation tonight. We haven't heard anything officially, but he was active in warm-ups tonight. So that is a big, huge help to the Bulldogs here if he's under center tonight.
Yeah.
Also, this Stigler team, they are ranked number 8 in the district and basically primed here tonight so that the Bulldogs could come out here with a win against the Panthers here tonight. They're running into they're ranked number 8, and the Bulldogs right now are ranked number 6 in our district standings. And a lot of things have to happen for the Bulldogs to have an opportunity for those playoffs. And we'll be talking more about that tonight. But we are looking forward to seeing everything match up here tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see Collins back in the mix with us. Last week there was a couple of the kids playing quarterback kind of got through into the fire, and it didn't work out too good. But, the truth of the matter is, Chris, is that, Collins he's our playmaker.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's the offense. He's what makes that click, and without him, we're not the same.
No.
And I think those young boys that came in last week and played, and they did their very best. They kind of got through into it. That was their first game that they played in the first series, and they're going to get better. They're going to get better, but we've got to have Collins in there because he's such a playmaker on offense and just makes things go. Like you said, as far as playoffs go, it's going to kind of come down, I think, to some points, but we've got to have these 2 games or there's not a chance at all to win. So, Coach Ryan, it's good to see you here tonight, buddy. Yeah. I don't know if you're on. Which one?
Oh, yeah. Right there.
There we go.
All right, there's Coach Ryan. We got him now.
Yeah. How's
ready to go? Yeah, that's the only one thing you can worry about tonight. Don't worry about points. Don't worry about playoffs. If you don't win this game, it's a mute point.
Yeah.
You got to get to 3, and you got to hope that things work out where nobody else gets to 4.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're going to be tracking all that tonight as the game goes on. But, of course, like Coach said, most importantly, you got to get the win tonight. That's the most important thing.
We got to worry about us.
Well, we're going to check out that coin toss on what's going on down there. And so we're going to be –
Stigler's kind of been a hot and cold story this year. They have beaten good teams. They've got excellent linemen. Big linemen. I think maybe they may have suffered some injuries in the middle of the season. I don't know if they're back yet. They may still be out.
Yeah.
But they're capable of playing a good team well.
They've always been kind of a rugged team, one that you didn't take lightly. Stigler's always they've got a little tradition themselves. You wouldn't think it, but not only past 10 or 15 years, but 20, 30 years ago, I remember going down there when Stigler had some good ball teams.
Well, and this team has got a lot of size. I mean, if you watch them on film, and even if you look at their stat sheet right here, I mean, there's a lot of guys that are over that 200 mark on the backside of that roster.
Now, Coach had mentioned that they had, they're 1-4 in conference play.
Yeah, and 2-6 on the season.
And they have beaten the one that we didn't think they would beat. Idabel, 29-28. Then they lose to Shakota, 31-6. They lose to Eufaula, which we do beat, in double overtime. They get beat 36-7. They lose to Locust Grove, who scores a lot of points. They got beat 36-22 in that game. They have us tonight, then they have Holland Hall next week. Now, what we have seen as far as scoring goes, they haven't scored a lot. Now, I think that we can defensively, we play pretty good ball on the defensive side, but we have to complement that defense. We can't leave them out there all the time. Last week we had a hard time with time of possession and staying on the field and getting first downs, and of course we don't come up with any scores either. So tonight we've got to score, and we've got to move the ball, but we've got to get it in the end zone. And then, I think there is a good chance that if Colin's feeling good and he's playing good, then we have a pretty good chance of winning the game tonight. We'll just see. You never know.
And here comes your hometown Bulldogs as they're fired up and ready to go. Let me tell you something. They acted like a complete different team in warm-ups today than they did last week. I'm just telling you, being back here in Muldrow, let me tell you something. Muldrow fans, I mean, we need you tonight. We need you tonight. This is a big home game here to keep those playoff dreams hopefully alive tonight. And Stigler, like we were just talking about, don't have a whole lot of W's in the win column, but that does not make them a lay opponent. Because they have proven that they can win and win late in the game too. Of course, their last loss being against Locust Grove, and they came back. They led the entire game. Locust Grove came back and won it in the third and fourth quarter. But let me tell you something. This is going to be an interesting matchup and one that's going to be exciting to watch. And so, with that, we're about to get kicked off and get started here, Coach.
Well, it's perfect. This is football weather, about 50, 60 degrees,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wind's really not a helpful wind. It's kind of a crosswind, maybe a little bit southeast to northeast, northwest, but it's a nice, pleasant evening.
Yeah, the wind is actually kind of blowing across the field right now towards the press box, coming to the east, going to the west, and so we're about to get set and kick off. Of course, back to return in the backfield. We're seeing number 7, Jamari Palmer, and number 5, golly, I went blank there, Jacob Gregory, set to receive for the Bulldogs. Got Deshaun Wilson also in the backfield as well, and Parker Likens. Kicking off for Stigler tonight is Brian Lopez. Something was said about him as kind of a short guy, and they said, you got to always be worried about short guys because they always can kick big. And so, and this guy, he does. He has a foot on him. So we're going to see that tonight. Lopez set to kick. And it's up in the air. And Deshaun Wilson is going to be receiving that and bringing it back for the Bulldogs. Takes a hard hit right around the 30-yard line and is brought down to start off the first quarter.
Deshaun Wilson with that return.
That's going to be decent start right there, field position-wise.
Absolutely.
So
here comes number 1.
I'd like to get back into the mode we were in there. We ran through the Eufaula, Shakota. We had a bunch of games there where they were intense, close games.
Yeah.
Even the Shakota game, we had a chance down there late.
I thought we was going to win.
I did too.
Coach, once we had
We
that
just got to get back into that mode.
Trip set to the short side of the field with a slot over the side. Man in motion. Deshaun. And now Collins is going to keep it, go up the middle, and pick up a few yards on the play.
5, man. 5 yards. You looked pretty good running there, Chris.
Yeah, he just tucked it under and went right after it. And so he's letting everybody know Tegan Collins is back tonight.
It's good to see.
Second down, 5 yards to go. See if they go back to that trip set. 15 seconds on the play clock as the Bulldogs go to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the short side of the field. Collins signaling for the snap. Now man in motion. Gabe Miller goes out on the backside. Collins is going to reach in, pull back out, put one downfield, and it is caught by number 21, DJ Massey. And that's going to move the chains for the Bulldogs.
That's what we're used to seeing there.
DJ lost his footing there. I thought he was gone.
He was wide open there on the flat, so that was awesome right there.
He turned to go up the field, and tripped over that 37-yard line, 47-yard line.
Yeah, Collins kind of sprinted back there and threw off his back foot. Didn't quite get it there, but if he had let him, that was 6 points. Looked good.
Twins to the right side. There's the snap, and now Deshaun Wilson charging up the field, and he's going to get a big gain on that one.
Some good blocking there up front by our lineman. Made a nice little hole and a good run.
That's right. I don't know why they haven't changed the down marker. It's showing a 3, but that should be second down. There it is. Second down, 1 yard to go for the first. Ball spotted on the 37-yard line.
Cool.
Hand off again to Wilson. Wilson cuts up inside and is brought down by number 15.
I believe he has enough for the first down.
Yeah. There we go.
And that'll be a first down for the Bulldogs there.
Moving the ball a little bit. You know, when we were good, and Coach Ryan mentioned it there, when we were doing some things good, we were really balanced, and that complements a good offense. And tonight we are pretty balanced also, throwing the ball. 2 men in motion here. Moving to a heavy slot side there. Oh, the ball is going to go through the hands of Deshaun Wilson. It's blown dead. Incomplete pass.
We kind of flipped our tight end and wing over into what you call a heavy set. So we had a lot of receivers over there.
I didn't even notice if they bumped down. Did you, Coach?
No, they're not really. They're declaring to the
look at.
They're declaring to the multiple receiver side with their front. Their nose is shading that way. And end up over here where we got a wing, they've got a 4-eye and they've got a wide 9.
Well, we got them right here.
There's a pretty good seam there, to be honest with you.
Wilson in motion.
That's where we
Hand
run.
off to
That's
Wilson.
Where we run.
There should have been a face mask right there, so it's going to be a big gain here for the Bulldogs. That's going to be an automatic, I believe.
Yeah, Coach, you drew that up just right. There was nobody there in that B gap.
Yeah, they're going to have to
see if there's an instant replay on that. That was a good run. Look at that big face mask there. Deshaun cutting up the middle. Flags on the field in favor of the Bulldogs, so we'll take that.
Be a half the distance from there. We should have it on about the 9-yard line, maybe halfway to the gate.
All right, good things are happening tonight right now, Chris.
That's right. So now the Bulldogs are moving into the red zone.
I'm making it 12.
That number 78 they got now, he's a pretty good sized lad. He's over the center there.
That's
big boy.
Collins signaling for the snap. There's Deshaun in motion, and he's going to keep it. Oh, no, he's going to.
No. Too much penetration, or we didn't get good enough blocks out here on these with our receivers.
Yeah. It's going to be a loss on the play. Man, they've gotten so good with that handoff. Like, you can barely see it as it's going through, but.
Well, that situation there, they were in a wide 9. I'm telling you, that's an old Stigler ploy from way back.
Yeah.
They played 9 technique ends. I'm talking they get out there where you probably can't hook them. You can look down there and see how wide that guy is.
Jamari in route here, and the pass is going to be complete to DJ Massey, and he's going to be brought down here by number 12, and that is Jackson McCarter for Stigler.
Well, that wide 9 you're talking about, he's walking out there, it's almost A and B. Now, all they got there is a linebacker, but we need to exploit that a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a bend but don't break type setup, but you can, if you got the patience, you can attack them in the C gap pretty strong.
Now, Coach.
Right in a double set here now. They walk out the end on the top side and play a cover 2.
Hand off to Jacob Gregory. Not able to pick up much on that play. Now, Coach, if you haven't noticed, we got to change at center tonight to take care of number 78, who's, like you said, he's got some size on him. And we've got Mark in there tonight.
Yeah, I see
Is that old Gleason?
Mm-hmm. Mark Gleason playing center tonight. take care of that nose guard situation.
Well, that's pretty impressive if you can make good snaps, and these shotgun snaps, they're vital to anything you do, especially any kind of read option. You got to get a snap you can handle. So
Bulldogs are going to go for the field goal here from Pruitt, and it's going to go up, and it's going to be through the upright, and that's going to put the Bulldogs on the board. And so at 4th down, which is about 11 yards, Bulldogs are able to get on the board off the toes of Wyatt Pruitt.
Getting some points. Or with it. Took that last week.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That was a good drive. You know, I'd like to see us go ahead and score there, but get in the end zone.
You got to take what you can.
We got
here.
3 there and play a little defense and get it back.
Well, Stigler's no different than about anybody. When you get down inside the 10-yard line, they're going to start bringing people. So, you know, they hit on that one play where we was trying to run it up inside.
Yeah.
You can't really pull very many people on them down there. You're going to have to just double down, kick out, and lead up in there.
Number 11, Will Uraz, back deep for the Panthers receive.
Did you go out and do any? Did you get to go deer hunting this morning?
No, is it what's the
Muzzle
season?
loading?
Is it muzzle
I
loading?
think so.
I tell you what, I saw some running across the pasture.
Big bucks.
No, they wasn't very big, but
They out there just eating with your cows.
they were running. No, something was chasing them.
Oh,
Antonio Fuerte's kick is up, and it's going to be received. And Carter Hutchinson
well,
receiving the kick for Stigler, able to make a few yards of it. 7:21 here in the first quarter. Stigler takes over.
they got pretty good field position too.
Yeah. Ball's going to be spotted on the 38-yard line.
Got some pretty good sized linemen there. See what they can do.
I wish you wouldn't have said that for him.
No, we're
4 down
fixing
linemen for the Bulldogs. 3 linebackers set, and there's the handoff up the middle. Handoff was to number 32, sorry. I was going to say Bruce Engel, but that's actually Houston Perry.
there. We got too tied up with the man on us instead of controlling the gap that they were responsible for, and he just kind of blew by us.
Play is blown dead.
You know,
Flag on the play.
you can see this set they're in here right now. They got a little offset back there in the backfield. Really, that's not much difference in I formation. That was just going to be power. You know, you use it, but it's just out of a shotgun. Gus Malazan has done a lot of that.
Yeah, I think their tackler in was going to turn out, and they brought a backside guy to kick out the linebacker.
We must not have done nothing very bad because it's only a 4-yard penalty.
They haven't counted real good this year, have they, Coach?
Well, I don't know. It seems like we're having trouble with our math.
2nd and 1 to go. Fakes a handoff, and that's going to be number 12. He's going to be wrapped up for a loss on the play. I didn't see who made the tackle, but I heard it.
Dang, they're going to let him have that.
Serious?
I don't know. I think they
That was
may.
Gabe Miller on the tackle.
Marked it right there at the line that they needed.
Well, that may be justice because
I don't know. I think it's going to be a little short, to be honest with you.
Well, if it is, they better leave those markers.
They're going to go ahead and call it for the first.
just when you were going to be honest with us.
And that's going to be spotted on the 48-yard line.
Here's that another set there. You can see what they're doing here. Yeah, that's nothing but power.
It's going to be a handoff to number 6, and he's still on his feet, and that is Thunder Elza.
What the heck was that?
Under Elza.
He just ran out of bounds.
Too much TV, Farn. Too much TV.
I couldn't believe I seen that. You don't run out of bounds. You just blow somebody up. Run over them. Yeah, that was a good play for them. We got to make a stop right here, Chris.
Handoff again to Thunder Elza. He's going to get a few yards here. Looks like he picks about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Panthers. 5:25 here left in the first quarter.
It's just a little misdirection there that caught us.
Coach, what formation we looking at here? We got a little, is this an ace formation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Receivers on either side, and plays is going to be blown dead. And so that's going to be a flag on the play.
That was pretty good design. They're going to fake it. It'll look like counter. Going to pull that guard and tackle, and then they're going to hand that ball off for that fly sweep looking thing and coming back around. He may have had something going on there.
Well, Coach, that's the Bulldogs, I think, 2nd penalty on the night. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Are you the new stats guy?
No, I'm just trying to keep up with it, but
there you go.
I don't know. Don't classify me as a stats guy. My wife knows how good I am with numbers, so.
You can do it. They're going to give them first down.
Goodness gracious.
They got a chance. They can get another first down. We need to make a stop here.
Heavy wing formation here. The ace. It's going to be a handoff to Elza up the middle, and he's going to be – they're doing everything they can. I'm surprised they hadn't blown it dead. But he's going to make his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Number 6, Thunder Elza on that carry.
Well, Coach, we're not seeing anything really confusing other than, a few wonky kind of formations, but really it's just straight up the middle. Am I right, Coach?
That looked like ballroom dancing to me.
He just got it through there. I'm talking by the
Extra point is good.
Well, the extra point is good for the Panthers.
Flag. Yeah, what are you going to do here?
Coach, what is that?
Unsportsmanlike.
I was going to say, that's unsportsmanlike, right? And they calling it on Muldrow, or?
I didn't see him point a direction.
Well, he was talking to Muldrow, and he looked like he was giving a number like number 2 or something.
Number 2.
Okay, well.
I don't know that we have a number 2.
No, they do. Well, they're still trying to figure out.
They're going to move us back. So it's against us. It ain't on 2, but I don't know who it was on.
It's a single-digit number, whoever it was. We got a 7, we got a 5,
Yeah,
6, 8.
I think 7 is on the rush team.
We got a 4.
It's a mystery.
Well, I think that's what Coach Coatney's kind of wondering there. Is like, hey, I don't think we have a 2. But either way, so that's going to back us up here on the kick.
That referee told him if he does it one more time, you won't have him on the sideline for sure.
Okay.
They'll kick you out of the game for 2 personal fouls.
Let's get a big return here. Come on, man.
Well, there's the
Bring
kick,
it
and it
back.
will be fielded by
Get her up in
Gregory.
the middle. Golly.
Gregory looking for a hole there, and there's nothing much, and he's brought down, and it's going to be within the looks like 13-yard line.
We're not doing a very good job picking anybody up. We need to put in some side returns where you're numbering somebody off, and if you don't get them, then on Saturday you get a butt chewing.
What do you think about that kickoff in the NFL for him?
I don't think I like it. Do you?
Let's see. If you don't do away with kickoff, that's fine. Just start on the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Don't make up some Mickey Mouse looking thing.
No, it's not good.
Well, there's the flag once again.
Is it?
We had movement there. We started motion. One of the linemen must have
We can't do that, boys. You're just digging ourselves a bigger hole, which is going to give them good field position if we don't come out of this with a first down.
Oh, we'll be all right. We
Just
just
stay
got to
focused.
make a play.
Yeah, got to make a play. That's right.
So far, I believe 40 yards is what we've lost on penalties so far tonight.
Oh, gosh, I shouldn't have let you ever start that, Chris. That one's drive me crazy.
Well,
I guess we ran out of time there, didn't we?
Timeout called on the field. And with that,
Timeout Bulldogs.
I'll tell you, we've got some interesting things going on, of course, around the community. Of course, Wednesday night is family night at First Assembly of God in Muldrow. And that's where they like to feed everyone a warm meal about 6:15 and have classes available for all ages at 7 p.m. So join the First Assembly of God here in Muldrow for a family night, or on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. for worship service. Of course, First Assembly of God in Muldrow is a proud sponsor of Muldrow Communications and Muldrow Athletics. We appreciate all their support. And I'll tell you what, we were over there at the Fall Festival the other night, and that was a fun time with the kiddos. Got to play some games. Had a hayless hayride.
Wow.
But it was on this old tractor. I don't know how old, but it was a good old tractor, and I mean, it was a nice little John Deere out there, and kids really loved it. All the kids, and of course, last night too was the trunk or treat night, and if you maybe got around there, I know some of the parents tonight may be just a little bit tired from having all the kids, but let me tell you something, it was a fun night. Nice to see all the community churches and everyone coming out for those things. It was a great opportunity there. Trips to the wide side of the field. Tegan Collins in the backfield, hands off to Deshaun Wilson. He's going to charge up front, and he's going to pick up a few, maybe about a 4-yard gain on the play, maybe a little bit more depending on where the spot. Clock continuing to roll at 4:34 here in the first quarter. No flags, I think, on the play here. First time in a while for that.
The clock's been rolling pretty good this first quarter. It hadn't stopped much. We're getting close to the end of it.
Empty formation, shotgun spread, man in motion. And that's going to be a pitch over to Gabe Miller. Gabe Miller cutting up inside, and he's met just beyond the line of scrimmage. And the defense were able to hold the outside contain there and keep Miller from gaining much on the play.
Yeah. He ran hard. I think he picked up, 4?
Yeah.
4 yards there. That was a good run, but just couldn't break loose.
Bulldogs looking for a change here in their own territory. Third down, 7 yards to go for the first. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left. Once again, shotgun formation, trips to the wide side, closest to the home stands.
I'd like to see us run a little hitch right. Oh, we're going to run a screen.
Little screen pass out here. Deshaun Wilson.
Get the first down, all right.
And it looks to be for the first, and no flags on the play. Did think I saw a little face mask there, but.
Don't say that, Chris.
Well, hey, not on us. But nice fake out there by Tegan, able to get is that a little bubble screen right there, Coach?
Just
I tell you what, early in the year we
just a
ran
little
some
screen.
screens, and we had kind of put them in the deep freeze for a while.
Yeah.
But they were talking this week about maybe breaking
like
some
those,
of them out.
don't you,
Oh,
Coach?
yeah.
Catching people
Yeah.
off guard.
Here we go, back to the trips formation.
That's a good defense against people blitzing,
Yes,
trying to
it
I
rush
is.
you off, you know.
believe that Gregory goes back into motion. Little pitch out to the side to Jamari Palmer. He's looking for an opening there, able to cut up field, get beyond the 30-yard line. And he's brought down by number 15 for Stigler, Jace Belby.
That's a good little play.
Yeah, that was well executed. I tell you, Collins has improved that a bunch. You know, first year it was so slow getting out there that, you know, defense had time to react to it. That's
He's
much better
zipping
execution.
it out there.
Yeah,
down
that was
there.
much better
Yeah.
execution.
You throw to a wide, like a hitch or something like that. You got to put some zing on it, man.
Bulldogs spreading way outside. Teakin's going to hold on to it and come up through the middle, and he may have enough here for the first down. We'll see.
Oh, he's got it, yeah. Hey, you know what I was thinking, though?
Coach, I'm trying to build some suspense.
One time,
You are, Chris.
But anyways, go ahead, Coach. Sorry.
One time we were playing Veneta, and I think it's the semifinals there. That one time we got to the semifinals, and we had some big old linemen, and they had a quick little quarterback. You know what they did? They wouldn't block the big lineman. They just go right to the linebacker because they knew they couldn't catch that little quick quarterback. I'm looking at 78 there or whatever. I'm saying he's not rushing. I wouldn't block him. I'd spend my blockers on somebody else.
Oh, tripped up in the backfield by number 55, I believe is the man's name. But pass was complete. Was that Jamari that caught that pass? I
think it was
that
Palmer.
Was that Palmer?
I believe it was, but I might be mistaken. Well,
that might have been number 62 or 52, Latch Smith, on the tackle. He made a move for a big guy. He made a big move right there.
They brought that big boy out. Coach is talking about. They got another new guy there, 44. Oh,
short gain on the play.
Just too
Hand
much
off
leakage,
to Gregory.
not enough movement.
Got to get that big push up front. Brings up third down for the Bulldogs. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stigler leads it 7-3. Just in case you're listening, I mean, you got a little bit of a wind action here coming. But, man, it's nice out here tonight. All right, it's going to be a fake to handoff. And there's another face mask as Collins is brought down, and that should be a first down for the Bulldogs.
Automatic first down.
Automatic, and so that's going to be another one for Stigler.
Keeps the drive alive.
Keeps the drive alive.
Is that a song?
No. Ought to be. Tell you what, just 18 seconds to go here, first quarter.
Yeah.
Keep it moving on offense.
I don't even know if we'll get a play off here.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get it off. You know what amazes me is the success we're having just running right at them. I really thought that was more than likely was going to be Stigler's strength.
Collins
with
the keeper, but he's going to take a loss on the play. And that's going to bring an end to the first quarter as the Stigler Panthers still lead it by 4 over the Bulldogs. But been an entertaining first quarter as well, of course, penalty bug has kind of caught the Bulldogs so far with 4 penalties, 40 yards lost on those penalties there. So far, Stigler has lost only 30 yards because, was it 30 yards?
I believe so, 2 15-yard
they had
face
2
masks.
15-yard penalties there, so not far behind the Bulldogs in penalties, but they've only had 2, and those were big face mask plays, which kept the live, like Coach said, don't know if it's an actual song title or not, but kept the drive alive for the Bulldogs here. And
I think it's Keep Hope Alive. What Barney's thinking about this. That pass play that we ran, was that a sprint out or a boot pass, Farn?
He sprinted out.
Was?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say those would be good passes against him, especially in the trips because they drop the end on that side, and that puts that big tackle maybe at he's a pretty good sized kid, but I doubt if he's got the wheels to get out there with number one. Of course, I don't know how many of them do, I don't think.
Well,
I don't see Scott. Is Scott still he's dressed, but he's not back to full activity yet.
No, he's not. He's not. Not quite there yet. Of course, we got about 12 yards to go here for the Bulldogs.
I like
second
this
down
here.
Bulldogs moving north to south. And now Collins is going to keep it. He's looking downfield. He may have a man there, and it's going to be caught by number 21. And that is DJ Massey with a big catch for the Bulldogs and a first down for them as they go into the red zone.
Yeah.
Looking to put some points on the board here with 11:49.
That was a nice pass, but it was a better catch.
Absolutely.
I mean, he reached up here with
Look
one
at here,
hand
Coach.
and pulled it in.
Oh, bobbled it just a tad, but got it back in. Great play right there.
Yeah. You know, and I was looking at both sides. He could have thrown that thing to even over here. I'm not sure who was over here, but he's by himself. Well, let's punch it in right here.
Got trips to the wide side of the field. Of course, Massey on the left side. Now Collins looking, and there goes and it's going to be intercepted down in the end zone. But there's the ball on the ground, and it may be recovered by the Bulldogs here.
Good gosh.
And it is, and it's recovered by number, is that, I think
wow.
Was that Palmer or was that DJ?
21.
Yeah, it was DJ Massey.
Wow. You know, that reminded me of the play with OU and Ole Miss, you know, where they pick it and then we knock it out and get it back.
Check out this replay here. Referee got in the way, but there's the pick, bobbled.
We had two receivers down there in the end zone about 4 or 5 yards apart, and I think the guy he was throwing to was open, but the only problem was the other guy brought his man down there. Caleb
just needed to play it a little bit further.
Armour was bad about that.
Look at that instant replay over there. Y'all been talking about that for years. You finally got it.
I know it. We're using it.
Avis doing a good job down there. Collins throwing it out there, and it's going to be caught, I believe.
I thought it was going to be picked.
I know. Another high.
Boy, you're a pessimist tonight.
I'm just
pass is complete.
Stating opinion and truth.
That was the old curl. They run a curl with an out in front of it, and then they run the wheel just like that where they come to the out and go on up the field.
It scared me.
Now, Coach, this is second down, right?
Yes, sir. 2nd and 7.
Let's throw one over here deep. Yeah, right there.
Trips to the short side. Jacob Gregory moving over. And
no.
Ball is on the ground, and it looks to be recovered by the Panthers here.
Recovered by the Panthers.
Golly.
Huh.
Well, Coach.
Well, just exchange there, you know. Sometimes you don't get it in there, you know, in the pocket real good, or you're going to pull it and he pulls it. You don't know. I don't know. But anyway, it was misfortune for us. Looked like we had a chance to score, get some points there. So now we gotta hold them here. Don't let them drive. That's better. That's better.
You know, they think they found something over on our defensive left side over there. I don't know. They've been trying to run the power over there. They've been trying to.
Yeah. And they were doing it pretty good there.
Well, we gotta, you know, make it thick in there. We can't take the path of least resistance, you know.
No, we need to squeeze it down.
Here's probably where it's going to be that power again, I believe, because they got that offset back over there.
Let's see if our in.
That's what it was.
Well, who come up here and made that tackle?
Back in the day, when the, you know, it was real football, that guy blocked down and that back come to block you. You did not let him kick you out.
No.
You know, but you know, like I say, nowadays it's spread out. You probably see that play 5 times a year.
We would try to get underneath it.
Yeah, wrong arm it to what
wrong arm it. That's what we, yeah.
With timeout, it's going to be called against.
And it's easy
Panthers.
because once you see him block down, you squeeze it, and then you see that back coming to kick you out. You just get underneath him, and then in theory it balls it up right there, and he has to bounce outside.
Well, the rule of thumb on the defensive lineman is a near lineman, near back, and if both of them go away, then you look for the backside lineman.
Yeah.
That's your key. That's your progression there on that deal. You look at your key in the lineman. If he blocks down, then you look for near back, and if he's at you, you got to.
Yeah. So we're not doing a real good job squeezing it or stepping down.
No, we're leaving a seam there.
Yeah.
And that tackle, like backside guard's wrapping up on her backer, and they're getting some movement on her.
Yeah.
They're rail blocking that 3 technique over there, taking him all the way to the backside linebacker.
That ain't no good.
Well, like I say, it's not a big prevalent play anymore, but you have to be sound football-wise, or it can become I don't know why they ever quit running it.
I don't either, but we need to get a stop right here, Chris.
Third down, 4 yards to go. 9:14 left here in the first half. There's the snap to McCarter. McCarter fakes the pass, looking downfield. He's got some coverage on him, but it is intercepted. And that is by Jamari Palmer, and he's still on his feet. Hang on to that ball, Jamari. He's coming around. He's got to block it, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, that ought to be a flag.
And there it is, Coach.
There we go.
There's the flag, and let's see who it's going to be against. I believe it might be number 5 for Stigler.
55, I think it was.
Looking at a late hit out of bounds.
He went up and What are you laughing at,
Pastor
Chris?
Sean's helping him out with the call.
I used to know somebody like that.
He's like, here, let me help you
Who
out.
was it? Avis Rogers?
Coach, is that a 10-yard?
15. There's no
15
such thing.
for personal.
I don't know of anything in high school's 10. Maybe it's Holden just 10.
Holding.
All right, it's
Watch
gonna
too
be
much TV too far.
late hit out of bounds. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, third
Boy,
one
we
for
got
tonight.
We have to walk. We have to look at here.
That'll move the ball 15.
Well, that's back where all the
All right, we're back.
back where everything happened a while
Yeah.
ago. The funny thing about the
You know, the good
Missed
what
handoff.
we did, and we stuffed them a few times and make them have to throw there on third down, and then
they got greedy.
they got greedy, and we made a
And I'll
good
tell you
pick.
what, Palmer and I'll say this for Massey, they got great ball skills for defensive backs in high school. I'm
and
really
good cover guys.
Shotgun formation, spread formation. Now Gregory moving to the right, to the left.
there he is.
And then
Oh.
low pass down. I feel like
Oh, we were all looking right at it.
Yeah.
He and Palmer did a good job of. He ran there and kind of squatted to the open area, and I don't know. We did.
Well, there's a little
he didn't
sticker
run-
out there.
Yeah,
I'll
he
tell you
didn't
what,
step into it and throw
I'll tell you
that
what,
one.
if old
What happened? 53. Gavin Jones got up in there. He did a great job. Talking about defensive tackle for Stigler, kind of putting some pressure on Collins, forcing that throw to be a little bit early.
Miller would just ran that. When he sees that linebacker coming, blitzing, if he just run a slant, I'm talking about it's over.
Empty formation, and Collins kind of tripped off in the backfield there.
Yeah.
Slight stumble. And that's going to be third and long for the Bulldogs here.
Ooh-wee.
Could really use a break in here.
Bring up third and long for the Bulldogs.
I put everybody to the left side, single receiver to the right, and run him on either a post or a flag to the back of that corner of the end zone. But look at there, they are in trips.
Well,
And
trips-
they're going to run my play here.
Trips
Chris.
to the left side of the field, closest to
Oh,
the
they got it back.
Stigler bench. And Collins signaling for the
It'll
snap.
work.
Empty backfield.
Run.
Miller
Back
in
to-
motion. Collins
No.
moving, trying to make a play.
Throw it.
And he's pushed out of bounds. And that's going to bring up fourth and long again for the Bulldogs. And this may be out of field goal range, Coach.
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
so.
we need to try
What's
to-
the wind look like out there?
Well, we've got a breeze
Hey,
coming in
from-
about 10, 11 mile an
Look
hour
up there on
gusts.
the pole.
According to that flag, it's blowing straight down.
Is it?
But
But the pole out here, see, we got our little
we
ribbons.
got little orange ribbons.
We got our ribbon. Oh, we're going to try. Wow.
This is about the same spot that Mickey Rogers kicked a field goal in 1976 to beat Sallisaw 10-7.
40.
We got about a 40-yard kick here. There it is, and it's going to be short.
Did
Better
it
get
look
over
like
And
that?
it was tipped.
Better get over and cover that. Oh, they shouldn't have blown that dead. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. This ain't no extra point.
Hey, tell me that story. I don't remember that. Against Sallisaw?
Yeah,
Was it there?
They were-
Was it
there
or here?
it was here. They were number one team in the state that time, you know. I think
What year was that?
76. I guess it'd been 75 because
75.
Marty and Mickey and them graduated. Well, no, wait a minute. 78. It'd been 77. I'm sorry.
Dad was it
77.
rolling that year.
He was?
I think 75.
No, 75 he may have been, but 77 is when it was because Marty and Mickey and Susie and all Flanagan and all them graduated.
Well, did he
in
make it?
78. Yeah, he made it. We beat them 10-7.
10-7. Wow.
That was a good
Marty.
game because over Tuppy West, it was a haul.
There's a flag on the play.
Got a flag on the play.
Let's see where this goes.
He hurt his knee in a scrimmage early in the year and didn't get to play till that game. That's his first
that
game
right?
back. But he was a good player.
Boy, he was a rugged back.
Oh, man, he was.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm talking about Brian. I'm talking about Tuppy. Tuppy was big,
Yeah.
number 40, big man.
He was rugged, too.
Well, he was, but
Well, this is going to go against Stigler. Holding. 5-yard penalty there against the Panthers. That's their 4th penalty on the night.
My goodness.
he got beat down there at that grade school so many times in basketball, but that's probably what made him so
Oh,
tough.
yeah. That's why. Let me rephrase that. If he's playing you, he was soft as could be.
I hope he don't hear that.
You were easy.
Timeout, Panthers.
He said, look here, this guy's easy. What was you going to say, Chris?
Well, I was going to say that is the timeout for the Panthers. That is going to be their second timeout here with 7:36 left in the first half. But, of course, this is a great time, to talk a little bit about that cold weather and what it could use to your tire pressure. So if you would like to get that checked out, why don't you go on down to Rick's Tires, where if you are in need of a flat fix or replacement for this winter weather before it strikes, Rick's Tires offers a variety of service and maintenance options for your vehicle needs. So roll on in to Rick's Tires.
Have you ever figured out why that happens for him? His tire pressure drops way down when it gets cold.
Ask Tom Brady. Isn't that with the deflate gate?
Yeah. What do you think causes
The
that?
air.
Air. Is that a
in the
general
tire.
answer there?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? I think you know. You're trying to.
I'm trying to
Is
get
it
something out of
trivia?
you. You want to come up with statistics
ahead.
constantly. I just want to get some
I don't-
information
I don't
from you.
think that air in my tire has anything to do with this ball game.
That's right.
But that does. Come on.
Rip the ball out,
oh,
boys.
man.
Rip it out.
There's an opportunity,
I
for
reckon
probably a
this-
strip there, but that was a keeper by McCarter.
What grade's McCarter in?
Jackson McCarty with quarterback.
I don't know if we have that information. Well, he's a junior, 5'9".
Junior.
Made up quite a few yards for the Panthers.
Their actual quarterback on
Golly.
roster is Jackson Cardell, so
That was too much.
sometimes these rosters are wrong, but I believe it's McCarter.
Well, I told you, they had some injuries. I told you they had some
Yeah.
kind of.
Come on, boys.
Coach, we got a wing formation here, right?
There's that power
going back
formation.
to
There
the
it goes
left.
again.
It's going to be handoff to Thunder Elza, and he's going to break up inside, and he's still on his feet.
Rip that ball out. Rip it out.
It looks like
He's trying to rip that out. I
E.J.
believe.
Sanders is doing everything he can to try to get that ball back for the Bulldogs, but meanwhile, they're able to get first down and some, get
Here's-
across the 50-yard line.
Here's the kicker on that deal. They're pulling two linemen, and they're leading with the back. There's only 5 down linemen there to start with.
They're kicking out.
Now they're blocking the other 3. Probably going to see it again. That old rule of thumb is if they don't stop it,
Run it again.
don't change the play.
Well, that's Elza's 3 big, and here goes on his 4th, and there he goes again. He's going to pick up 10 or more here on this play, and that's going to move the chains once again for the
Number
Panthers.
6, Thunder Hills on that carry for the Panthers.
Looks like old Palmer's a little slow to get up there.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, and he's down on the ground right now. Hopefully this is
Injury timeout on the field.
just a cramp or something like that, but we're going to take a little timeout, and we'll be right back.
Boy,
right, and we are back here. Jamari back up on his feet. Looks
Yeah.
a little bit tender right now, but it's nice to see that young man up on his feet right now.
Sure is.
And so while we were off here, we're taking a look at a few scores. One of notable score right here, Shakota is on top of Idabel, 14-0. Kind of taking a look at a few more. Nothing heard yet of Holland Hall and Locust Grove to see what the scores may be there, but no one has updated us on that one yet. And there's going to be a handoff to Elza once again going up the middle, and that is a big man, but he's brought down, but he gains about 5 yards on the play. Nice play there by Tyson Williams, helping making that stop, and I believe that was Braxton Therakill in there as well.
Bring up by second 5 for the Panthers.
You know, Coach, we may have to start slanting to a gap.
Yeah.
Because we're leaving one open, and they're coming right through there.
Heavy wing set, handoff to Elza once again off to the outside, brought down by Collins and Gregory.
Right now, we don't have an answer for that, do we, Coach?
Well, I tell you,
They're a good-sized offensive line, and they're coming off. We're going to have
They
to.
are.
You know, it's one of them deals. You can't stand up and try to look around and see if you can make a play on the way going back. You got to make a pile, and that linebacker's got to scrape and fill that hole before he gets past that pile. Too much room to run if you
counter
don't.
play there, but wrapped up behind the line by Gabe Miller. He's going to bring Elza down for a short gain, about a yard on the play. Second down and 9 to go for the Panthers.
Yeah, we wadded that one up pretty good.
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah. Held our ground.
You got a tight end up at the top now.
Single back in the backfield, handoff to Elza. He's moving off to the right side. Dakota rushing, able to pick him up, see if they can strip that ball out, but the whistle is blown dead. He's going to get about a yard loss on that play.
You know, how many times, Coach, have you told the back, follow the blocker? You know, don't do your own thing. We're kicking out, we're leading up, follow. Well, that time he did not follow his blockers, and he bounced out there. And it was a bad play for them.
That's the two best plays we've had on defense against the power running game.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to admit that. Now, it's 3rd and long here. Now, will they try to get half of it, you think, or you think they're going to try to get the first down with a pass?
Last time they tried to throw it,
It's going to be a pass.
He's going to stay
There you go. Gosh.
Here goes McCarter, and he's brought down by E.J. Zanders.
Well, it sets up a 4th down and long, about 7 yards.
But now, Coach, if you look at those flags moving with that wind, are you going to be able to kick it through that?
I don't think Stigler has any intentions of settling for a field goal.
No.
Something to the right out there. You can look at a lineman's stance and see that no weight on that hand over on the right side. It's not going to be a running play.
McCarter and Elza in the backfield, trips to the wide side of the field, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout called. And so Coach is going to think about it over there on the Stigler side. And, you know, while we're thinking about it, if you're thinking about maybe some new cars coming up, we've got several options for you. We got Midland Motors, which is a family-owned and operated business since 1989. Buy here, pay here payment options with 40 vehicles in stock. And so go check out our friends at Midland Motors in Fort Smith.
Fourth down. We need a good stop.
I was going to say, Coach's wheels are turning right now.
We got to have a stop right here, Chris.
Yeah, we do.
And we got time to go down and score, but we got to get a stop right here.
Absolutely.
Sure don't want to go in with them scoring here.
We've got lots of friends online watching from home. Hey, tell us where you're tuning in from. If you're it's that time of year. It's like I said, some people are out camping right now, getting ready for deer camp, and I've heard some people say, they've got, 2 TVs on the back porch, and they've got, whatever's going on, but they've also got our stream pulled up, and so a lot of people are tuning in from everywhere here tonight. So we'd love to see you in the chat and see where you're tuning in from and supporting your Bulldogs, because it's a great night here with 3:02 in the first half.
Don't get blown.
Receivers on both sides, and there's McCarter, and he found a man wide open. Now they didn't call that a catch, did they?
Yes.
Oh. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. Well, actually 1st and goal for the Panthers. And that is not what we wanted to happen on 4th down conversion.
Looked like it just a deep out, but I'm telling you, the quarterback threw it at a perfect time. About the time he made his little cut, it was there. And
there's that setup again now, that
cover.
Offset back to the top. There goes that power play.
Hand off to Elza, and he's going to fire up inside. He's going to be short of the goal line, but that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. Well, actually, no, it's not in goal. It's actually he's got 2nd down and 10.
I'm not saying it doesn't take a good man to stand in that breach over there in that C gap when that guy blocks down with the guy coming at you. But I am going to tell you, if you can do it, you are a man when it comes to football.
Isn't that the truth?
All right, here we go. Once again, that offset wing Coach was talking about. Man in motion. It's going to be fake the handoff. McCarter's going to keep it up inside, and he's going to be brought down, and no gain on the play.
Pretty impressive there on the defensive side of the football. That was pad level was perfect. People closed in, weren't caught off guard by that little jet motion fake.
He was at 52 and 78.
They kind of got me. They got me watching for the ball. Like long cap counts and stuff like that. Of course, they've done it on 4th down. It'd be better if you do it on 1st or 2nd, but.
And there's Elza still on his feet, but he's brought down by number 54, and that is Alejandro Santa Cruz.
We had 2 people out there. We did just what we needed to do. Hey, is the band going to do their little deal tonight with their?
Yeah, I believe so. It's going to be windy, so we'll see how much we get out there. But I think was that 54 or was that 52? Because I think it was 52.
I don't know, but they can get a 1st down, but this is 4th down. We need
4th down, 2 yards.
This would be a huge stop.
Little Trey said here, you better get down.
McCarter's going to keep it off to the left side, followed closely by rushing, and he's wrapped up by number 52, and that is Tasker Colbert. And I don't
think he got it.
I don't think he has it.
No.
And it's going to be for the Bulldogs here. He's going to hold him up short.
He did.
And here we got this instant replay action right here, Coach.
Good job, Barry.
Great job by Colbert. And also Gregory finishing him off there, holding him up short.
Good
and so the Bulldogs are going to take over here on the 4-yard line. 57 seconds left here in the half, and the Bulldogs are going to see what we can make of it.
Farty don't need to replay. He's got a photogenic mind.
That's exactly not true. Not true. But we do need to get a 1st down here.
We just need to get to halftime. I don't see no 97-yard drive here unless.
Man, I hate being back here.
Quick pass out to the outside. Pass was intended for number 21, DJ Massey, who came up with a big play for the Bulldogs.
I don't know about that.
Earlier.
Second down for the Bulldogs.
I sure don't want to give it back to him. Do you, Lauren?
No.
Or do you?
No, I don't think so.
You kind of like a challenge right for half.
I like defense.
Hey, that was a great defensive stand right there.
That was a
that was needed, very needed. But if you don't, if you just run the ball, you're gonna make it to half, I think. Well, and of course you might fumble it. There's always something bad.
I don't like being in the end zone back here.
Single back formation, and Wilson is brought down basically at the line there with no gain on the play. Clock is going to continue to run here.
They don't have no.
They're going to have to at least have one more play before the end of the half.
Yeah, it'll be 4 seconds when they need to snap it here. Just anything inside of 40, as long as it doesn't incomplete pass or run out of bounds. something I hadn't mentioned this year, the grass on the football field. I think it's about the best I've ever seen.
Looked good and held up good.
Well,
hadn't
I don't know
Of course, we were off of it like, 3 or 4 games.
Well,
my gosh.
Hand off to Wilson. He's trying to get out of the end zone there. Nice
Don't run out
block
of
there
bounds.
by Massey.
Face mask.
And is there going to be is there a flag?
No.
This Farney
I was hoping.
getting
All
close
right.
to Christmas. He's getting his wish list out.
All right. Well, at the end of the first half, the Bulldogs are down by 4 going into the locker room here against the Panthers. But it's been a hard-fought game on both sides, and we're anxious to see what the second half holds here. But we're going to have a few stats for you as we come back in the second half. Coaches are going to be revitalized, I'm sure, with Diet Coke and whatever else they can come up with. But we'll be coming back to you. Now, the Pride of Muldrow will be performing tonight in the wind, and they'll be first up here. So we're going to take just a short break as they get set up, and we'll be right back for your two-time state championship winning marching band, the Pride of Muldrow.
Once again, this team. John Manager Lakeland Hamilton, the field is yours. Order up. Gentlemen, your back-to-back state champion, Muldrow with our marching band.
And there you have it, your back-to-back state champion, Pride of Muldrow marching band. And I'm going to be joined here, I believe, with our band director. Come on over here, Mr. Adam Poole. As always, our post-halftime interview. And let me tell you something. Have some interesting challenges tonight, one of those being the win. But you recently, last time we were talking, y'all were getting ready to go on a little excursion to Shakota. Yeah. And, you know, tonight is just a gentle breeze.
That was not a gentle breeze.
Shakota was not at all a gentle breeze as far as I've heard. But, you know, big shout out, though, to the volunteers. I'll just throw that out there for you right quick. Big shout out to those parents and volunteers who were basically human stakes
Yeah, they
that were
were.
holding some of those things together.
We've got some great parents, and some of them almost took off with some of those props. Not because they wanted to, but because the wind decided it was time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tell us a little bit about Shakota for those who weren't able. We weren't able to live stream that, but you can go back on Facebook, I believe, to the Booster Club, and that is where I think the live stream is at, right?
Yeah. Shakota was our last contest of the year. It was the Oklahoma Superior Marching Contest, and it's just bands that kind of need one more contest at the end of the school year, and we were up against a lot of the same bands we were up against at OBA and a bunch of bands that we hadn't seen all season, but we came up on top again. So we were real proud of them. They did a great job.
So now we can add award-winning
yes.
marching band along with those 2 state titles. But now we get into the fun and what I would say the finesse part of this
Yes.
of the band season. As I'm told by my own kid who's in there, it's concert and all district season. So
Yes,
I
it
know
is.
that's coming up next weekend. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, actually, tomorrow morning we have small school all-state for the 4As and downs, and so we have a group of kids going and doing that in the morning, and then next week will be our last run through of the show at senior night.
Yeah.
And then that Saturday will be our all-district tryouts for the kids' individual all-district tryouts. So that's what's coming up, and then of course the band. The last time you'll see the band after the football game will be the Christmas parade, and that'll be the last of the marching for this year.
It'll be the last of the marching, but one thing we want to make sure is everyone needs to come out to that Christmas concert too.
Yes.
Come out and support your band, and there's always a great show. And if you need something that's going to put you in that Christmas time mood,
We'll get you there real quick.
We'll get you there real
We'll have
quick.
the choirs out there and the junior high bands and the junior high choirs, and it'll be a great Christmas concert.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, we appreciate everything that you guys have done. Y'all have done a great job at representing Muldrow Public Schools and representing this community. And, thank you so much for everything you do. And, of course, next time we'll see you, we'll be on senior night. Don't forget to come on out here and cheer on your seniors and cheer on our band as we make ready for that. So thank you, Mr. Poole.
No problem.
We appreciate
Anytime, my
you. We'll let
friend.
you get back to the band.
Let's go Bulldogs.
All right, folks, thank you so much. We appreciate you hanging in there, watching the halftime show. If you missed it, go back a few seconds on that little tab right there, and you can go back and catch the whole show. Because let me tell you something, that was near perfect right there for our marching band with a little bit of a breeze. And the coaches have got plenty of popcorn here. We're not going to rate this one, but we did rate our travels. And you're going to rate it tonight? He's going to rate. Okay, so the coaches are going to rate the popcorn here in our own home stadium. But we'll be right back. We've got a few minutes until then, and we'll be right back. right, hey, Coach, we're back, and everybody, we're back here with a few minutes left. We got about it's probably going to be about, 10 more minutes until the crew comes back out here. But coaches, y'all have been snacking a little bit, as I'm sure everyone can probably hear a little bit in the microphone. But coaches are having a good time when you hear a little bit of crunch on the microphone.
It's some good popcorn.
It's pretty good popcorn.
We went down there to the concession down here. I don't know this north corner.
Well, I tell you what.
They took care of us. Leanne was there, and she said she popped popcorn.
She did.
I had to give a good rating.
Oh, okay.
And then Bo Short, he was there.
Well, speaking of rating.
Probably eating the popcorn as they made it.
Speaking of rating, I think we might have that popcorn. Might have that popcorn graphic that we showed last week, which we didn't update it because Holland Hall had pretty much a pretty low score. I'll be honest with you.
That was the worst place for popcorn I ever seen. To have as much money as they've got, and the sorriest popcorn I've ever ate in my life.
But there we go,
Coach Ryan.
So we're doing the popcorn rating here, and anyways, well, Coach, what would you rate it tonight? What would you rate tonight's pop? Yeah, what would you rate tonight's popcorn?
What is our high so far?
The high has been 5 popcorns or a 10. So we cut it in half, and so you gave it.
It's going to get a 5.
So it's going to be 5 popcorn boxes. All right, so 5 popcorn boxes for the coaches. Coach Ryan, would you concur on that one?
Well, I can't go against Farney when it comes to popcorn.
No.
You can't go against Coach Farney on that one. Well, 5 popcorn boxes it is for our hometown crowd, and we appreciate the coaches' Pop Stars of the Week, and that is, who was that? Who made that?
Leanne.
Leanne, all right.
And, I don't know if Bo had anything to do with it. Probably not. But he was generous.
Put your hands together for your cheer squad.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what, we're excited to be here, and
we got a good game here, Chris. 7-3.
yeah, I tell
Made
you
a big stop down here on the north end.
Well, both teams have squandered some opportunities.
They have, Coach. Yeah. We had opportunity.
I think we're a second half team, but it seems like this year we've been doing our best ball in the second half.
Really, we have. Yeah. We made it. That's when we made a move on Shakota, too. They didn't look real good at
halftime. Well, you remember the
halftime.
Spiral game, even Spiral.
That's
we started
true.
off sloppy.
Yeah, we were kind of flat in that game and then come back second half and played good. So,
Like to give a shout out to the Panther cheer squad over there.
we
Great
played better
job
ball in
over
the
there.
second half. And so if we do tonight in this game, then we may come away with a win, which I'd love to see us do that. We're setting it. Well, we're 4-4. It'd be wonderful to be 500 after,
Oh, yeah, we still got the
Everything
winning
went
season in our sides. Maybe
Right.
playoff. Main thing, winning season.
That's exactly right.
Winning this game tonight, you can't have a losing season.
No. That wind's picked up a little bit. You going to watch any college this Saturday? You got a game that you're
Who is it?
looking forward to
Playing
watch?
this Saturday.
Well,
Once
I
again,
don't
I'd like
know.
to
I ain't
announce
really
Muldrow High
kept
School
up with it. I
Fellowship
know
of
OU's got
Invite you to
like
join the
Maine.
following the completion of the game for Faith
They're like
Relative.
34-point favorite
Yeah.
in that game.
Better get it while they can.
Is there a good SEC game matchup that
I
you can
think
think
Mississippi and Arkansas is closer.
of? Mississippi and Arkansas. Yeah.
Penn State and Ohio State play. That's a 2 top 10 ranked teams.
I seen that we're the top 10 there. Some of those teams, about half of them were idle this week. Would not be playing. Now, Ohio State, don't they have a big game with somebody Saturday? Tomorrow?
I thought I just said that. Penn State and Ohio
Penn State. Well, maybe I don't hear everything you say,
You
Coach.
guys, I tell you what, you
think
guys got
paying
where you tune
attention to
me
you.
out.
Well, sometimes you tune us out for about 15 minutes.
No, that's not true.
Sorry, Coach. Coach Farney would like to say a special thank you to Coach Harville for his unique perspective
I tell you.
on our graphics.
He's a friend of a friend.
So sorry about that. That's an inside joke. All right, well, we're back here with you as we start off the second half, and the Bulldogs will be kicking to the Stigler Panthers to start off this half, and, of course, they'll be kicking a little bit with the wind, I think. I mean, it's kind of changing directions depending on where you're sitting, but up here it looks to be blowing from the east to the west side. Pretty strong. We got about a 10-mile-an-hour gust at times, probably about 13, 14 miles per hour, but nice.
I'll be honest with you. The smart money here says you should be kicking it to the east instead of kicking it to the west. You kick it over this way, it's probably going to blow it out of bounds.
It'd be
You
hard.
kick it over there, it's going to hold it up. It'd make it a little bit difficult to catch, I'll promise you.
Well, back to receive is number 11, and that's Will Yarrow-Rose. And then, Coach, you were right. It looks like
shocking. It went out of bounds.
went out of bounds. That stiff wind knocked it out. And so that's going to draw a flag against the Bulldogs here.
I thought we could kick it at the beginning of the year. I thought we were kicking it deep.
I don't remember a deep kickoff this year.
I'm saying to the 10.
Coach, is that a 10-yarder? I can't remember on these.
It's just a ball at the 35.
Ball at the 35. They don't really assess it.
Well, they can if they want to make us kick it again, but I think Stigler just wants the football right now.
Trips to the short side of the field as McCarter is in the backfield with Elza. And here's the handoff to Elza. Dakota rushing right on the backside. They're going to grab an arm, pull him down for a short gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
We finally made them bounce it. And we had some people out there, linebackers, a little bit late, but picked up a gain of 3. Now, they were picking up 5 and 6 once they.
Yeah. Well, they pulled their lineman. They're not as effective unless they're using that back as the lead blocker on it. See, like out there, old 32, he goes out that far. I wouldn't even go out there with him.
He ain't gonna do nothing out there.
Trips to the short side, handoff to Elza. And there's some holding going on, but no flag being thrown.
There it was.
Yep.
And that's going to bring up a first down. Coach was on.
Elza on that carry picks up first down for the Panthers. Stopped by number 5, Jacob Gregory.
Was I the only one that saw that hold? Or?
I think so, Chris.
Oh, well, have to go back and watch.
Now look at the weight on the lineman's hands here, and we'll tell you which way it's going.
That's going to be a
going
run.
up to the top.
Handoff to Elza, moving off to the left side, and he's going to be brought down. And not much on the gain there, but he's met by the Braxtons up front. We got Braxton Therakill and Braxton Miller up front, and can't tell which one of those Bash brothers got him, but
linebackers are taught to look at the lineman, the ball, the backfield, and make the call. But notice the weight on the lineman's fingers. You can tell if they're coming forward or pulling.
another handoff to Elza, and he's still on his feet, hit hard by Collins, and that's going to bring him down about before he gets a first down on the play, and that's going to move the chains for the Panthers.
We had Gabe up there. He came up and came to that gap, but he eventually got kicked out himself.
First down, 10 yards to go as the Stigler Panthers break the huddle with 10-18 here in the third quarter. And there's the snap, handoff to Elza once again up the middle, and he is brought down by number 6, Gabe Miller. And it looks like a gain of about 8 on the play.
We don't have much of an answer for that. It's 4 and 5 yards at a time.
Well, we're playing a 1-3, maybe a 2s. We'd probably be better off in a 1-3, maybe.
Quick pitch out to the wide side. It's to number 7, and that's Cardell. He's going to pick up the first and is forced out of bounds by DJ Massey and company. And that's going to move the chains for the Panthers once again for a first down.
They're acting like they're serious about it right now, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Take that to them right down there. Sorry. That's going to be a handoff to Elza up the middle once again, but he is stopped here.
Pretty good there. Well,
and he's going to be pulled to the side by Tyson Williams, but not without, he's like I said, picked up a few.
4 yards.
Yeah, picked up 4 yards on the play. Second down.
Or 5.
Let's go with 6 to go.
Yeah. Come on, boys.
Single back in the backfield with McCarter, and that's Elza. Been the popular running back here this drive. Once again, another handoff and a gain. And I believe he's going to be short of the first down here, but not by much. Be third down and about 2 yards to go for the first.
We've had some cash turned into the post box up here. If you can identify the amount, we'd like to get that back to you. Thank you to
They had us on skates right up there in the middle that time.
$5.
Yeah. Coach, that ain't your money.
Yeah, we had a good gentleman here on the Muldrow side turn in some money, and so now it's going to be, I guess how much, and you might get it. McCarter breaking out to the outside, able to get up and in, and now he's within the 5-yard line of the. That's going to bring up first down and goal.
Well, we've got to get serious now. They're right down here on our end zone.
Yep, 7 yards to go for the touchdown.
I didn't know that they start the clock in high school even after a ball goes out of bounds.
Was it running?
It is now.
Carter, Elza, set in the backfield, handoff to Elza as he fires upfield, and he's tripped up. Comes up short of the touchdown, and it's going to be about on the 2-yard line.
We need a turnover here.
Yes, we do, Coach.
Marked on the 3-yard line, actually.
We'll have to get in our goal line package, looks to me like. Which may be our best bet anyway.
Elza has now moved to the trip side.
Don't think we're in it.
Empty coverage, now man in motion. Elza coming over the top. McCarter's going to keep it. He's going to be wrestled down, and he is brought down.
We got the ball.
And the Bulldogs come up with it.
Ball.
Dakota rushing, signaling, and there's a big turnover right there for the Bulldogs.
Well, there's my first Christmas present.
Check out this here replay, Coach. Ball down on the field and recovered.
Wow.
Is that Gabe that got that recovery?
I don't know. They come from the backside to cause the fumble, though. The guy coming from, he ran it down. Somebody hustled across.
If you don't know who Gabe Miller is, look.
Can we run it back?
See, can we got time to run it back, Jacob? Run it back one more time. Can't really. Oh, there's the ball that comes out, and yes, that is Gabe Miller come up with a
Good
fumble
job,
recovery.
Gabe.
All right, now the Bulldogs taking over here on the 3-yard line. Handoff to Deshaun Wilson. He is brought down. No gain on the play. Maybe he actually got a loss right there, so it's going to be tight. Second down.
What do you think here,
and
Coach?
11.
I mean, what would you
We just got to
look
open the
at or
thing up
run?
a little bit. I don't have much faith in us against these bohemian people inside there.
They're pretty good size.
Linebackers seem to be fairly active, and they're good size too. I think our asset may be like on the outside there, spread out like a speed option. I've seen them do some of that.
Dadgummit.
And that's going to be.
Oh, he's got him marked down. He knows who paid him.
And they're going to discuss this, and they're going to see if this may be a safety.
No, it ain't safety.
Coach, we've had some difficulties this season with this.
A fumble? What? He put up the wrong signal.
I was going to say, hang on a second. He's signaling a touchdown?
No way.
Huh.
Oh, he sure did.
He did fumble it?
Well, I didn't
Well,
see
we
no
don't- we
ball.
don't-
I didn't see nothing.
Hang on, we got a flag down now on the play.
That's probably
Say
going to
that's
be
a
on us.
sideline warning or maybe. Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. And who was that? That's the first
May have
one.
been against
I think it was
Courtney.
on the, I don't know. It's one of the coaches. And he was out there talking.
Yeah.
He didn't seem very pleased about it.
Well, you know, I didn't see no ball actually get loose. I just thought they'd pushed us back maybe into it, the end zone. I was hoping we come up short.
And the kick is through the uprights. And
Now, what a turn of events.
I don't even know if we have that on replay or not, so we can take a look at what actually happened. But I'm getting a shake on that
Looked
one.
like we got stopped maybe at the 1, which you would think that would be where the ball would be. And then we're going to get we're thinking, well, maybe it's a safety. No, it's a loose ball, and they give them 6. That's crazy.
Kind of a head scratcher on that one.
Well,
for sure.
that didn't,
Well, I'll be honest
it
with
didn't
you.
turn out
I
good.
can't really. I didn't see the. I didn't have a good view of it, to be honest with you.
Well, Christmas just went to crap there. I thought we got a Christmas present.
I know Jamari's not playing any of this second half, is he?
He's ever since he
Still sidelined with whatever that.
Well, look at here. There's Collins with the ball.
Collins with the ball.
He had, I guess, that might have been his first. He wasn't on the kickoff return.
Well, I think
At
he's
the
taking.
beginning.
I think he's in the place there for Palmer.
Oh, okay.
and replacing
Yeah, he's
Palmer
out.
in his
Palmer's
special
still
team.
out. He don't. I see him here on the bench. He must be still hurt.
Yeah, he's not.
Maybe they got some ice there. Maybe icing him up or something. What do you see there, Chris?
Well, I'm looking at going back on the footage here, and I'm sorry, I'm not seeing that fumble. I see that he went down.
Well, the kids are just.
But the kids were signaling safety, not a touchdown.
Oh,
all right,
goodness.
Collins breaking out to the wide side. He's on his feet. He's got a little open room here. Let's see what he does. And he is pulled down, but he picks up the first down, quick to get up. And there he goes, Coach, making something out of really nothing there.
Well, that's more of the style play that gives him the opportunity to do that there. We don't he usually can provide a little bit of space between somebody. He throws the ball pretty well, too.
Yeah.
This is just like we've been in that game against, if you'll remember up there, you follow, we had the same kind of setup. You look kind of bleak, and the next thing you know.
Empty formation. Collins dropping back, still looking downfield, not seeing anyone open. Able to keep on his feet, and he's coming down. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down on the play.
He does.
Kind of a late hit right there he took, but he hops up just fine.
I tell you what.
Once again, moving the chains for the Bulldogs.
What do you tell us, Coach?
That just he just gets them spread out. Did you notice that the old boy in the center, they took him out now, that nose guard.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd been out since middle of the second quarter.
Who?
He's that nose guard.
Oh, he was in the play before that.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at a new one right now.
Single back formation, a little bit ace formation. That Collins dropping back, scramble, but he's wrapped up, and the ball is on the ground.
Well, they're going to blow it dead. Thank goodness.
They're blowing it dead, but they are signaling that it stays with Muldrow here.
Well, his forward progress had been stopped.
Right.
And consequently, that's what it was. Now, that's a generous call, because a lot of times they watch so much TV that they just let them go. They finally drop the ball 15 yards down the field somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, now it's going to be second down and about 19 yards to go for the Bulldogs as they go to the line of scrimmage. Timeout being called now on the field. And I don't know if this is an official timeout or if this is a timeout being made, but
I think somebody buzzed down from the booth to have him relook at it. That guy in the beard said, now, wait a minute, what y'all call?
second down, 19 yards to go for the first. Trips to the Stigler side. There's Deshaun Wilson up the middle, still on his feet, making his way.
Good run.
That's a good determined run right there.
Yeah, it was.
About 12 yards, about 11 yards to get to the first. It's going to bring up third down.
Oh, Deshaun, a lot of times he'll come up with a play when you need it too.
He had broke a couple tackles there and drug 2. Good game.
I'll be honest with you, I've just been glad that see Teagan's got quite a bit of his mobility back.
Now trips to the wide side of the field.
We got an empty set here, trips to the left.
Now Wilson going in motion. Timeout being called by Muldrow. And real quick, Coach, we didn't know about this, but did some special stuff happen on your family today? What got a little happy news? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I've got a new grandbaby.
Oh, grandbaby.
I'm gonna have a little girl here on my left and a little boy on my right.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Ryan, my oldest son, Ryan, him and his wife, Deanna, had a little baby boy about 4 o'clock today.
Well, congratulations.
So,
what a dedicated announcer you are.
I'm telling you, he's here in the booth tonight.
Dedicated. It don't make any difference. We're having grandbabies, and he still shows up for the job.
Well, he's probably going down tomorrow.
I bet you
baby.
I bet you that grandkid will remember that till when he's older. Say, yeah, your grandpa wouldn't even come see you. He loves you, though. He loves you.
Well,
was you there when all your kids were born?
What are you talking about? Who you think delivered them?
Or your grandbaby? Delivered them at home?
No, at the hospital.
In the tub or something?
No. Tracy ain't gonna miss out on any of those.
I tell you what, we got real
the
lucky.
Greatest things.
Well, yeah, it is. That one, the second one with old Tanner, we went over there and they had to be having an accreditation deal at the hospital that day. So boy, they were on top of it. This is what we're doing. Yeah. Perfect,
Well, now they don't live here in Muldrow, so
no.
It ain't like we didn't.
Where do they live?
They live over at Conway.
A little bit of a ways. But, hey, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcoming a new member to the family here.
Me and Grandma's
And Collins is going to fake the handoff. He's going to move around on the outside. He's looking for a man, and it is going to come up short. Pass was intended to.
We're in 4-down territory here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking I would probably punt it.
Pass was intended for number 6, Gabe Miller.
Have you seen us punt?
Well, are you making me rethink it?
Yeah, I want you to rethink it. Last week we averaged 6 yards a punt.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to take my chances and punt it. I am not going to give them the ball there.
Collins is still on the field, so I'm going to say that the punt is not going to happen.
Maybe it's or even a quick kick.
I don't know, but we got to figure it out fast because we got 5 seconds on the play clock as they go to the line of scrimmage. 2-1, able to get it off. And now Collins looking inside, tries to make a man miss. He's got a little opportunity here, and he's going to reach for it. And let's see if they give it to him. I don't know if they're going to give him to it.
I'll tell you, it's going to be close.
He keeps walking at a diagonal.
Well,
go to your right just a little bit. Oh, he stepped left. He give it to us, Coach.
No. It's going to be.
No.
Oh, Coach.
No. I'm telling you, the marker's on the inside of that line.
Yeah, and look where the ball is.
Come on.
Boy, yeah.
Now, of course, that don't mean anything. They're not doing it. They're not doing it right anyway. They're supposed to get on the line that's farthest away from the ball, back here at 50s where they should be doing it from. Who put that clip on there?
It ain't going to be good enough.
Looks like those lines are marked correctly.
Well, that's about where they would get it if we kicked off.
That was an outstanding play by that little defensive back for Stigler. I wouldn't have give you a nickel's worth of chance for him tackling over.
He looked like he got him right by the
Yeah.
shoestrings.
I mean, it was tick and go. He didn't hurt Tegan, did he? Tegan?
No.
Where'd he go?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
right
out
down
here.
2
Cornerback.
minutes.
Okay, good.
2 minutes and 47 seconds as the Panthers take over on downs. A little quick trickery here by McCarter. Handoff to Elza, and he's wrapped up by the whole defensive line, and he's brought down for a loss.
Tell you what, that guy has been hard to get on the ground. That's the kind of guy you strip the ball from because he's going to fight for every yard.
Yeah.
I'd come in there after he can go fast enough to get away from anybody.
You'd punch it out,
Oh,
wouldn't you,
my
Coach?
gosh. There'd be fumbles all over this.
Yeah, you'd hurt your hand.
I'd put on a boxing
It'd
glove.
be bruised up. You'd have ice on it. Oh, my hand. My hand.
Where's Grandpa?
Come on, D.
McCarter stepping back, and he's looking for a man here.
Don't let him loose. Right there he is. Oh, my.
Holy cow, how'd he get out of that?
Well, we had him there, and he kind of rolled back and
I didn't see.
got out of the pile.
I thought he was going down. Next thing I know, he's
No,
still.
they had him. They had him and let him go.
I need to go somewhere and get my eyes fixed, I guess.
Do you? I thought you just had readers. No, it's a bad deal when your eyes go.
I guess so.
Don't. Oh,
And
gosh.
Elza is still on his feet, brought down by Tegan Collins, but he's going to move the chains there.
He's a rugged little boy.
Number 6, Thunder Elza on that carry for the Panthers, taken down by number 1, Tegan Collins.
Well, Coach, kind of doing a little bit of math here. So I believe we've had four turnovers tonight, 2 forced fumbles and 1 interception and a turnover on downs.
We've had 4.
Yeah, 4 turnovers.
Oh my gosh. It's hard to win a game with 4 turnovers.
Offset wing.
Unless you force 5.
Offset wing handoff to Elza, and he
Hit the ball.
is hit
Hit
at
the
the
ball.
line, but
Oh,
he's still
man.
pulling and still moving. And I'll tell you what, Coach, we didn't see this as much in the last few games. And this is something that they've installed just for this game. Probably, watching film, seeing where they can make and execute. But Thunder Elza has made an impact on this game here tonight.
You got a real player's name, didn't you? Thunder.
And that's going to bring an end to the third quarter. Stigler 14, Muldrow 3. We're going to take a few looks over here at the scoreboard across the district, and we're going to see where they are. Of course, these may not be completely up to date, but Holland Hall is winning over Locust Grove 21-8. Then we have Shakota. Now, this is not updated since the half, but it looks like Shakota is up on Idabel 21-7. 21-7. Eufaula and Lincoln Christian.
How about you follow beating them?
Well, Coach, that's not the case here. So the number 1 in the district is Lincoln Christian at 42-0. And so, in fact, if you want to, we're going to go ahead and take a look at those district standings right now to see where everyone is at.
Is Lincoln, are they number 1 in the class? 3A.
Are they? See if we can look at those district standings
Wow.
real quick. So here you go, Coach.
Yeah.
So, of course, Lincoln Christian sitting on top 4-0, and then 4-1. Shakota 3-1. And so they're just kind of looking at the projected playoff there.
Did you say Holland Hall was ahead at halftime?
Yeah. All right, so let's
And Shakota's
go ahead and get back to the action there. And
I think Shakota's got 2 losses.
Shakota.
Yeah, they got beat by.
They've been beat by Holland Hall and Lincoln Christian.
Yeah.
So.
Looks
Well.
like Barney turned those stats in.
We know you didn't.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, not seeing.
What would they get there? Offside against the Bulldogs? Wow. We got to make a stand right here, boys.
Well, Coach, that is seventh penalty of the night against the Bulldogs here for 60 yards.
Not good.
Trips to the wide side of the field, and there's going to be a handoff to Thunder Elza as he cuts up the middle, and he's met by 3 or 4 Bulldogs and brought down. Positive yards on the play for the Panthers.
They're doing some things there, Coach, in the line that just either we're getting whipped or we're confused.
Which one do you think it is, Coach?
Well, that one right there, we just got whipped because there was a lot of movement on the line. But
So you think we're getting whipped?
Trips to the wide side, and then
There's
wait,
a
the
ball.
ball is on the ground.
Bulldogs got it.
yeah,
And the Bulldogs have it, and it is official. And that is
How many
the
turnovers
third
have we
turnover.
got?
That is the third turnover tonight for Stigler.
2 more ought to do it.
wow.
All right, now we got the wind in their back.
You called that. We just need 5 turnovers.
That's right. We don't have to have less than 4. They got more. Now what we need to do here is
was
find
it.
us somebody
Well,
to
this
pick
is-
on and just pick on them.
Well, Coach, not only is that the third turnover tonight, but that is the second turnover right here in the red
I
zone.
believe we got too many kids out there. Too many. Oh no, that's all right. They're looking at their Apple Watches or something. Okay,
Who would you pick on?
that guy on the inside slot there to run that one up the seam and one right to the middle.
Collins'
Go
pass
on.
is complete to
Go on.
Wilson. He's got a little open room. Bobbles the ball for a second, but he's got some open spaces. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And a nice little block there by Gabe Miller. And there he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow.
80-yard run.
Wow.
Was that at the 20? So was that
I
80
believe it
yards?
was.
Oh, that's more than 20. That was a
I
long
tell
run.
you what.
Oh,
if
my
you watch
goodness.
the replay,
86-yard pass
Gabe
play.
runs down there and makes a
That was a great run
key
there.
block down there to
Check
the
this
end.
out as we're seeing it.
I'm afraid that he was going
Oh,
down
he
there to hit
almost bobbled
somebody.
that
but
one. But now watch this. Watch this. Let's see if we can see it right here on the camera. Oh, man, our cameraman's trying to do everything.
there
Look
comes
at this
Gabe. Look here.
extra effort by
he runs
Gabe.
by him. He don't touch him.
Nope.
But he gets in front of number 12.
Oh, Gabe
great
looked
play.
pretty quick, don't
He did.
Ah,
Oh,
the
he dang.
extra point is blocked.
Boy, that was a lot of effort, but a great run there by Palmer.
Fourth quarter
There we go.
heroics once again here in Muldrow as the
I'm
score
afraid-
is now 9-14. Bulldogs down by
Yeah.
5.
I'm afraid we're going to have to beef up our edges on our extra point team there. We got, looks like Wilson was the wing guy on that top side where the guy came to block it. I don't know what he weighs, 130, 135.
You need a wide guy there, a big wide guy,
Yeah, we
because
need- It's,
on that extra point, we step down so they don't nobody get in the gap.
Right.
But the outside guy, you have to let him go, but you punch him, and you want to put a wide body there.
yeah,
So he has to run a little bit of a distance around you there. Yeah, you're right there.
yeah. We got to put a little meat there so that you can take that shiver and shiv them out there a
Right.
little bit, you know. And plus,
Well-
he just went 86 yards for it was on the 14 is what the deal
That was a-
scoreboard says up there.
That was a big play.
86-yard touchdown.
But you
play.
know, the beautiful thing is that we actually turn a turnover into a touchdown. And
Now we got this turn. We're going to kick it with the wind again. I'll be dang.
And the kick is up and high. And, it's going to, oh, man.
Dang, boys, what do you, golly.
I don't
Think we're aiming for that the far hash mark?
Why don't you kick
why
it
kicking
toward
it?
the wind so the wind will keep it from going out of bounds and it'll go up in the air? You might get a chance to get it.
I don't know why we kicked it out of bounds anyway.
Well, that's going to
Kick it
put
to
the
the
ball
numbers.
on the 35-yard line. Is that right, Coach? Yep, and it's going to be.
That number 50 reminds me of old Saragossa.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Or, what was his name? Jonathan.
We got to get another big stop here.
It's hand off to Yarose, and he's going to cut up field, and he's going to be stopped. And let's see.
Rip it out of there.
EJ and DJ Massey trying to get it in there and try to get the fumble. And now there's a flag on the play, and I don't like the look of that, Coach.
Well, I don't know who that may be on.
Well, if it's on one that's already got one, it'll be his last one. I'd say it's on them the way he's talking to their coach. Well, ago when he talked to our coach, it was on us.
Let's hope.
Don't think so. But they're letting them play so long that they're
Unsportsmanlike conduct is going to be called against the Panthers.
Now, what I tell you, Varn, you don't have
You
to
get
watch
lucky.
the game if you'll just
you
listen
get
to
lucky
me. You kind of
sometimes.
get the gist of what's happening.
You get lucky.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I didn't hear exactly verbatim what this kid said, but
Well, now you just told me you couldn't see.
I can
So
hear
you
though.
you got good ears.
Well, that is that. I don't know who it was on, but that was their first offense.
That was a dead ball foul too, so the down counts. That's just what we needed. Is this the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, 10:24 to go. Clock's going to start here. Now it's going to be second down, 16 yards to go. Bulldogs go with the blitz,
Come on,
and
pick it up, Massey. Get it, Massey.
nice little disruption on the play, not to draw the flag, but great defensive play there by DJ Massey.
Boy, you
that's-
talk about that was fixing to be 6 if he happens to come down with the ball. But
Oh, God.
oh man, that would have been wonderful.
What?
Another turnover
Oh.
turned into 6. Keep up with the game, Coach. I can't tell you everything.
Here's third down and long distance. Third down and it looks like about 16. Just
All
don't
right,
let him
McCarter
get
is
it.
dropping back, and
There
he's
you
going
go, there
to
you
take
go.
off a little bit. And
Get
now
him.
Gabe Miller trying to disrupt things, and then Williams getting a hold of him.
He's not going to make it. It's third down.
And, nope.
Looky here.
And
Fourth down.
That was by Tyson Williams and also number 11, E.J. Zanders on the tackle there after the quarterback scramble. And that's going to bring up 4th and long here for the Panthers. And it looks like they're going to exchange out their offensive unit for the punt unit.
Wilson's back deep.
Yeah, and at least he's closer up there. I think he needs to be up about right where he is to catch this punt. Stigler's big and strong. I didn't say he's big and fast.
Let's turn this one back. Oh, I think we got a piece of that. We did.
We didn't get a piece
Yes,
of
we
that.
did, Coach.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Well, let's see some of
We
that.
did.
Let's see some of that Muldrow magic at work here tonight in the fourth
nice
quarter. We
play.
need some of that. So 9:25 here in the fourth quarter. Stigler is up 14-9.
This is getting good, Chris.
This game could go either way.
Coach, you never know if that wind's going to take a turn, and so
Oh, we don't fooey
Let's
on
see.
that win.
Let's see here. We got
it
9:25
might
left to
turn in our
play.
direction here. Where we go?
We got the ball on their 41-yard line. We need to run this play like it's the last play of the game.
15 seconds on the play clock as the Bulldogs break the huddle. Receivers on both sides.
I hope we
Twins
don't do that little run up the middle thing. This discourages the running back.
pro formation. Miller in
Good.
motion. Collins stepping up in the pocket. He's got a little bit of open room here as he's looking to make a move. And the ball is free, and now the turnover, and the Panthers will recover.
Well, that was a good run. He's trying to make something happen, and
Boy, he punished that poor number 11,
did
but he
too.
lost the ball.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
punished
hit-
him, and the
oh
kid
my
had his helmet
goodness.
on the ball
Why
and
he
just
didn't
popped
hit
it
that
right
ball?
there.
He tried to just. Good grief, he ran smooth over him.
Okay,
Oh, my
there's
goodness.
still plenty of time here. Let's get another stop.
9:15.
We don't like to do it the easy way.
No.
No, we can't score this third. Put all the onus on the defense. We gotta
Offset
have it.
wing formation. Handoff to Elza.
Right there.
And
Nice
he's
job.
going to be pulled up for the stop by Jacob Gregory.
That's the way you play it right
That
there.
is exactly the way you play it. We actually squeezed down there and stuffed that play that
we
time.
smashed it, Farn. We
Yes,
smashed it.
we did.
No gain on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go. 8:50 on the clock here. Receivers split on either side. Single back Elza in the backfield with McCarter. Fake the handoff.
Break
Pitch
down,
out
break
to number
down,
7,
break down.
Cardell. He's going to be tripped up, and he's going to be see where they spot it.
Yeah, that's gonna
And
be
it's going to be
close.
about 3 yards short, I believe, of
Yeah.
the first down.
Number 33, Tyson Williams with a good open field
Mark
tackle
that
there.
2 yards to the first down.
Bring up about 33.
8-yard
Just,
pickup on the play.
Wilson came up quickly, but you've got to get him broke down and know that time is your friend. If you can make him stay there, there'll be
Right.
more coming.
Right.
You can't run up there and miss at light speed because now there's nobody there can take over for you.
Pro formation.
We can hold them here.
McCarter.
Punt.
Hands off to Elza, and he's going to push for the first down, and he's brought
Barely
down.
got it.
But that's going to keep the clock running here as a fresh set of downs is marked for the Panthers.
We've sure done a better job there up front. Give up a first down, but at least it's just 2 or 3 yards. Maybe we found out something here that we can figured out how to stop at.
About time for another turnover, I think, Farn.
Yes, it is.
I think Thunder needs to get struck by lightning out there, one of them guys, and knock that thing loose.
There we're bringing them. Oh, what I tell you.
That's hard football
bring
right
'em
there.
on.
That's hard football. 58. Who's 58, Chris?
That'd be Braxton Miller.
58's Braxton Miller?
Yeah.
He needs a break. Here he comes.
Yeah, here he comes, subbing in for Braxton Miller's number 52, Tasker Colbert.
I like the looks of Tasker, don't you?
Yeah, he had a great play earlier tonight.
He's a hard-nosed kid. He looks good in his stuff. We need him to make a big play for a sophomore.
4 down linemen for the Bulldogs as they go, and here goes McCarter. He's going to move off to the outside. Little juke move, and he's up, and flags are down on the field, brought down by number 11, E.J. Zanders. And I think it's going to be a holding penalty against the Panthers. Yes. So that's going to make their 6th penalty of the night, bringing their total up to 70
That was
yards.
just zone right there, wasn't it, Coach?
Well, what happened, we brought that in under, and the linebacker didn't scrape. And anytime you bring the in under and your man coverage out there, you're going to be in trouble. I don't know whether it's man or not, but they do play a lot of man. Looks like they've been playing quite a bit of cover 2 tonight, which happens to be my favorite coverage of all time.
I like cover 2.
And that may be why we've held them to 2 touchdowns. We've matched up pretty well with them.
Right.
But the only problem with cover 2 is that they can run the ball a little bit on you, know. But the big plays are out of the picture most of the time.
Yeah.
This looks more like man than it does cover 2 to me.
It is on this side.
And flag is down as the play is blown dead, and that's going to be offsides on the Panthers.
There we go. Man,
5-yard penalty.
a little luck coming to the Bulldogs.
And a little sloppy play.
Yeah.
6:37 here in the fourth quarter, and it's going to be 2nd and long here for the Panthers, and they're in no big hurry to get to that line right now.
Yeah.
Ball snapped, handoff to Elza as he's making his way upfield, and he's met at the line. Get him down, there he goes.
That guy could run a quarter out just running the ball one time. Hard to get down.
Tell you, they let them play till they blow the whistle. That's a perfect time to get in there and rip that ball out like you was talking about.
You know, I got a prediction for you this week.
What is it?
Chiefs get their first loss of the year.
Chiefs? Who are they playing?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Monday night.
Oh, he's going to
Receivers
try to
out
throw
wide.
it. No. Oh, there we go.
Pass
okay.
is complete to
That's
McCarter.
Fourth down. We're going to see a punt coming.
Well, that was good, aggressive play by Wilson there. I mean, he didn't make the tackle, but he was playing like, he knew how important it was that he made that play.
At least he made him run inside to where he had some help.
And we got a fourth down play coming up here now. Hope he knows he's back deep on the punt. Yeah, he does.
Let's run this one back.
Well, we want to, real quick, I know everything's kind of getting heated out here, and but we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Midland Motors, 427 Auto Sales, Muldrow First Assembly, and Rick's Tires. And back to the action now, and there's the kick. It is up.
Take it.
Big
Down
booming
the other
kick,
way.
and it's going to take a little bit of a Stigler jog out there to the
I'll tell you what.
33-yard line.
Oh, Jacob Gregory got through that wall back there and got a hand on that thing.
Well, I don't know who it was a while ago that didn't, but somebody last punt
You
got
remember
a
the
hand on it.
last time we was down there at Stigler and they had that ultimate game with them there?
Who do we have with us?
Tyron Collins was a wide receiver. He had like 200 and something yards receiving, 2 or 3 touchdowns. And we blocked a punt. Had to they missed a throw there in the end zone would have beat us. We came away with an exciting win down there. One of the best games of all time, I think.
Trips to the wide side. A snap is off, and then handoff to Deshaun Wilson. He's going to make a few yards upfield for about a gain of 2 yards. Mark that 3.
4 there.
3 or 4, actually, yeah. Fell down. Good spot on the field there for us. So
Looks like we're going to come up here and kind of have a little we're going to make this drive, I guess, be the drive to win it.
Yeah.
We're kind of taking our time, starting off with the run and play.
well, 4 minutes and 42 seconds left on the game clock. Trips to the wide side of the field. Collins signaling the snap. Handoff to Deshaun Wilson. He's got a little bit of room there. He's going to make the first down, and that'll stop the clock just for the chains to move.
There we go. We're all right with time, but we may not get it back.
Well, it don't do any good to get it back if you don't do something with it this time, right, Farmer?
Well, not necessarily.
All right, so once again, trips to the wide side. Single back, Wilson in the backfield with Collins.
Just seeing if he's listening.
And there's DJ Massey with the catch, and he's going to be pulled down. Clock is going to continue to run here. He's right at the 51-yard line.
51, huh?
Sorry, 49.
51.
We're at the 50.
If there was one.
We're watching you, Chris. Don't think you can say something like 51-yard line.
All right.
Bulldogs have it on the Stigler 49-yard line.
Here comes a backer.
Snap and quick pass over to DJ Massey, and that looks to be enough for the first down. They're going to call it, should be calling it a catch.
He caught the ball. That guy's seen it.
Come on. He's going to call it. It's
That's
going
a
to be a
first
catch.
down.
That should be a first down here. Clock's
How
going to
about that? The umpire from the far side of the field runs up and calls a complete pass in the right flat.
But you didn't have to be on the far side to see it. You could see it right there. That was a catch. All right, first down for the Bulldogs here with 3:20 on the game clock.
Got eyes like an eagle.
8 seconds on the play clock.
Well,
And now 3. There's the snap. Collins looking, moving in the pocket. He's going to be brought down for a sack.
Not much of a sack. Just a 4 or 5 yard loss. Hustle back, guys. Hustle back. Let's go.
We got to get to moving now.
Panthers make a stop in the backfield. Bring up second and long for the Bulldogs.
Let's see. Our best play is no play. Collins get back there and run around.
Well, it's going to be a
Right here. Yeah, this is
They
the
don't know.
set I like right here.
I don't know what it is right there. All right, so
Yeah.
Collins, keeper up the middle.
Oh,
And he's going to be
that ain't
brought down. Third down on the play. Clock is going to continue to roll here, getting to the 2-minute mark.
Big play. Taking a lot of time.
Receivers, 2 receivers on each end.
Nobody out there. on
Single
that
back.
second.
Back here to help. Collins pass over the middle is no good, and that will stop the clock. But that will also bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs at midfield.
That'll bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs. Let's encourage them boys out there tonight, Bulldog fans.
.20 seconds left here on the play clock, and minute 42 left here in regulation.
How many timeouts we got? 3?
We've got 2.
And we got 2
3.
timeouts left. Miller in motion, fakes the handoff up the middle. Collins moving out. There's a big pass downfield, and it's going to be caught, and he's going to be pulled out of bounds to stop the clock. Big catch there once again. DJ Massey, number 21, to move the
Good
sticks
throw.
for the Bulldogs as they go into the red zone.
Yeah, that
Minute
was a
34. We need to pick up the pace now. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Pick up
big
the pace.
throw there.
Come on, guys, get to the line. Let's go.
Oh, it's out of bounds. Never mind.
Yeah.
Nice little boot action. Good catch.
Trips spread to the wide side of the field. Collins rolling off that way. Finds the spot and is making his way up. Nice block there by Gabe Miller, and he's going to be forced out of bounds to stop the clock by number 52
No,
for
they
the
called him
Stigler.
inbounds.
How was he in bounds? But
Number 1, Tegan Collins with the quarterback keeper.
Better
taking
get
it
a
deep.
timeout. There you go. Good job, guys.
how did,
What? Did you think he went out of bounds?
I know he went out of bounds.
That play resulted in a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Referee timeout on the field.
Big run, big pickup right there. And that put us in position here to score.
so I think they're going to make Tegan sit out a play. I'm not, because of the way I think he got up there, the officials are going to make him sit out a play, I think.
Looks like
Pruitt's
coming in.
So Pruitt's going to be coming into the ball game,
Hurry.
and play clock has started, and the game clock as well. So they've got to get the play in.
Need to go to the
We
line
are
of
now at a
scrimmage.
minute in the game.
just give it a hand it off right there.
Bulldogs still have 2 timeouts left. Pruitt throws, and it's going to be to Gabe Miller. Call a timeout. Let's go.
Pass complete to number 6, Gabe Miller.
Timeout being called by the Bulldogs.
Now, did we call a timeout a while ago? Because it's showing we had 2.
Well, our scoreboard shows one left, and now theirs does as well. So yeah, we had the correct timeouts. All right, well, 50 seconds here left. A touchdown could seal the deal for the Bulldogs.
This is just like the games we won, you know, and we got in those close, tough, tight finishes.
Yeah,
And we
You
seem
follow
to be,
game.
and now it's time to make a play. Players make
Yeah.
plays.
yeah.
How about old Pruitt coming in there and delivering?
Yeah,
I wish Gabe, I know he would try to make as much as he could out of it, but I wish he'd have seen if he could have got out of bounds there maybe. Of course, it may have been,
saved us a timeout.
well, you know,
Yeah.
Well, we want to say thank you to our other sponsors as well: Eastside Free Will Baptist Church, D&D Flooring, Bruton Lodge, Masonic Lodge here in Muldrow, Salisaw Animal Hospital, and Blue Ribbon Auto Sales in Salisaw. Thank you so much for your support as this game is winding down here. But whoa,
What the heck?
Coach hit the soundboard a little bit, but
Got excited.
That's the magic.
yeah, you're good. Well, hopefully that brings a little bit of
man.
Muldrow magic in as Tegan Collins is back in the game with Deshaun Wilson in the backfield.
Got a tray set here.
This is exciting.
Two wide receivers off to the right, Jacob Gregory and Gabe Miller. Off to the left side is
This could
DJ,
be big.
and it passes behind, but it's inside of the 5-yard line. And so timeout's
was
being
big.
called. And now
First down. Let's go. Let's go.
First down.
Get up there and run the play. Don't get in the dang huddle. Get back up there. Go.
Come on. 40 seconds left here on the clock as they're trying to get the play
Get
in.
out.
And now timeout called on Muldrow, and that'll be their last timeout of the ball game. Ooh, boy, oh boy. All right,
We're out of timeouts.
out of timeouts, and
There
Coach,
needs
you
to be a
probably need
deal.
a 2-play deal.
This is run the same thing over and over. You got 5 eligible receivers there.
Yeah.
Just get on the ball and run it again or kill it. You know.
Yeah.
But you cannot waste time. You can't get back in the huddle again right now.
No.
well, this is another nail biter here in Muldrow, and
It's almost like a 2-minute type thing where you got to line up in the same set.
You can take
And
4
run it.
shots to the end zone here.
Right.
Don't get sacked. Throw it away if you don't see it. You got 4 downs to make it.
Yeah.
You know, just don't
don't force it. Don't force it.
Don't
right.
throw a ball short of that goal line. Got 4 shots to the end zone.
But we've got to I don't think that they'll run it.
Oh, if they do, they better run it again. Have to get up there and spike it.
That's what I'm saying.
Wilson and Collins in the backfield. Miller in motion. There's the
may
snap.
run it.
Collins looking. And the pass is intercepted in the end zone.
Woo.
I must always be this way.
Man.
Well,
All right. Well,
I don't know what to say.
not much to say. Well, with that interception, I believe that will pretty much seal the deal here tonight with 25 seconds left. Stigler Panthers will collect their second win in the district here tonight, and this will essentially take away any playoff hopes for the Bulldogs here
Probably
tonight.
so, Chris, yeah.
Once again,
Tough
we got
loss.
to get that one next week, though. We don't want to.
We still got a chance to be 500.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Opportunity to finish out the season strong next week on senior night. Tough loss here.
Oh, man.
Tough loss.
They played
Drove it down there. Looked like we was going to get it done.
Yeah.
But
Played hard and didn't give up.
Nope.
You know,
Played
turned
hard.
out pretty good there for halftime, coming back out. And then, like you said, we both turned the ball over probably equal the amount of time. We did make them pay for that one.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it was tough loss there. But we'd sure like to get next week against Locust Grove to finish the season with 500. Boys played good, hard this year. I know they're disappointed, but
yeah.
I tell you, I'm proud of them, and the coaches, and I know they'll work hard to get ready for next week.
Well, we want to say thank you to all of our crew here tonight. Special thank you to all of them. We've got our special crew here tonight. Of course, they've been helping us all throughout the season, but we've got Bryson Swafford on scoreboard, Addison Qualls, Avis Denny is our field camera, Michaela Hopping and Paige Yoakum is our wide and tight, Jacob Phelan is our replay operator and graphics, and then we've got my wife, Erin Larkay, the producer. Thank you so much, guys. These are my students. These are our team, and we appreciate all that they've done tonight and doing a great job at just bringing this broadcast here to you. Of course, I want to say thank you to our coaches, Coach Farney, Coach Ryan, and congratulations, of course, once again to Coach Farney for that new baby boy, and congratulations to his son, Ryan Farney, for being there for moral support for Mama. And so thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. Of course, we appreciate all of our sponsors. Quick shout out to them: Midland Motors, 427 Auto Sales, Muldrow First Assembly, and Rick's Tires. We appreciate you. Eastside Free Will Baptist Church, D&D Flooring, Bruton Lodge, Salisaw Animal Hospital, and Blue Ribbon Auto Sales in Salisaw. Thank you so much, Muldrow fans, and thank you for Stigler fans for also tuning in. And we'll see you next time as the Bulldogs take on Locust Grove back here at Muldrow next Friday night for Senior Night. Make sure you tune in early before our Senior Night presentation, and we'll see you back here on our YouTube channel at Muldrow Communications.